Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom today. Have you ever tried so hard to make something happen only to watch it slip further away? A relationship, a job, success. No matter how hard you push, sometimes things just don't go your way. The more you chase, the more it seems to elude you. But what if I told you that the key to true peace and success isn't in the chase at all? What if the answer is to stop forcing things and embrace the natural flow of life? That's exactly what the Stoics believed, and today we're going to explore how letting go can become your superpower. Have you ever pushed so hard for something only to feel it slipping through your fingers? What if the secret to finally achieving it wasn't in the struggle, but in releasing your grip? The Stoics understood this profound truth, and today we'll dive into their wisdom. Imagine living a life where you no longer feel the need to control everything around you. What if true power came from releasing the need to control and allowing things to unfold naturally? The Stoics believed that true peace and success aren't about forcing outcomes. They're about accepting what life brings and flowing with it, ready to learn how embracing this mindset can transform your life. Keep watching. Let's dive into how the Stoic mindset can transform your life by teaching you to stop forcing things and instead embrace the natural rhythm of life. 1. Control what you can, accept what you can't. Hey, imagine you're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. You honk, you stress, you tap your fingers anxiously on the steering wheel, but does it change anything? No, you're still stuck. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught that the only thing truly within our control is our own mind. Everything else, other people's actions, external events, even the weather, is beyond us. So rather than forcing situations to match your desires, align your desires with reality. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, let it go. Learning to release your grip on situations that are beyond your control can create instant peace. By accepting life's unpredictability and learning to focus on what you can control, your response, you can avoid the frustration that often arises from resisting things you can't change. This practice of acceptance is one of the key tenets of Stoicism, helping you reduce stress and increase emotional resilience. 2. The illusion of force. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that the harder you push, the closer you'll get to your goal. But more often than not, the opposite is true. Picture someone in a relationship who's desperately texting, overthinking every message, trying to force the connection to happen. Instead of drawing the other person closer, their actions only push them further away. Why? Because force creates resistance. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, famously said, "Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant." When you try to force things, you often end up fighting against the very flow of life. Instead of struggling against reality, the Stoics encourage us to trust in the process. The more you push, the more resistance you create. Sometimes success and peace come not from pushing harder, but from trusting that what is meant for you will unfold in its own time. 3. Let go of attachments. One of the greatest sources of suffering in life is attachment, whether it's attachment to people, outcomes, or even our own status. The more we hold on tightly, the more we fear losing. Imagine tightly gripping a handful of sand. The harder you squeeze, the more the grains slip through your fingers. But if you simply open your hand, the sand stays in place. Life operates the same way. The more tightly you hold on to your expectations, the more you set yourself up for disappointment. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the need for control and freeing yourself from the anxiety of attachment. The Stoics knew that true freedom comes from accepting life as it is and not as you wish it to be. By learning to detach from outcomes, you allow yourself to experience life with less stress and more acceptance. 4. Nature has its own timing. A tree never rushes its growth. It doesn't demand that winter end early or force its blossoms to appear before spring. It grows at its own pace, in harmony with the natural rhythms of the seasons. Similarly, life unfolds in its own time. That's just because something doesn't happen when we want it to doesn't mean it won't happen at all. And the Stoics believe that timing is everything. They embraced life's natural flow, trusting that things would unfold as they should, and the process is as important as the outcome. Sometimes we need to practice patience. Sometimes we need to let things develop on their own. Trusting in the timing of your life means understanding that everything happens when it's supposed to. The rush of modern life often pushes us to try to control everything, but the Stoic approach is to wait patiently for the natural order of things to unfold. 5. Action without force. Does embracing the flow of life mean sitting back and doing nothing? Absolutely not. The Stoics valued action, deliberate, wise, and thoughtful action. But it's a different kind of action than what many of us are used to. It's not about force or desperation. It's about making deliberate steps toward your goals while remaining unattached to the results. Think of an archer. He trains, he aims, and he releases the arrow. But once the arrow is airborne, he can no longer control the wind or where it will land. Similarly, in life, we should take action but not try to force every detail to unfold according to our desires. Life requires action, but it also requires acceptance of the outcome, whatever it may be. This is the balance the Stoics practiced. Action with patience, intention without attachment. 6. Inner peace comes from surrender. The greatest strength comes not from trying to control everything, but in surrendering to the flow of life. When you release the need to constantly fight or manipulate situations, you open yourself up to a deeper peace. Life is unpredictable and sometimes it doesn't go as planned. But true inner peace arises when you stop trying to force things into place. Marcus Aurelius understood this concept well when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The power lies in how we respond to life's challenges, not in our ability to control them. The Stoics believed that peace comes from accepting what is and responding with wisdom and clarity, rather than forcing our will on the world around us. 7. Embrace uncertainty as opportunity. Life is full of uncertainties, and while it can be tempting to fear the unknown, the Stoics believe that uncertainty is where true opportunity lies. Just as the ocean is vast and unpredictable, so too is life, constantly changing and full of surprises. Instead of fearing uncertainty or trying to predict every step, embrace it as a chance to learn, grow, and adapt. Every unknown holds the potential for growth that rigid plans can't offer. By welcoming uncertainty, you open yourself up to new experiences, perspectives, and solutions that you may never have considered. The Stoics taught us that life's uncertainties aren't things to fight against. They are opportunities to embrace. So the next time you find yourself forcing something, whether it's a relationship, a career move, or even your own emotions, pause and ask yourself, am I flowing with life or am I fighting against it? True success and happiness don't come from force, but from trust, patience, and the wisdom to know what's within your control. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like button. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Until next time, remember, don't force.